And I love New Mexico living. New Mexico is where I love to be.
Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Monica Wiki.
Yeah, and I'm Logan Rader, and this is New Mexico Living. It's getting cold outside, thank God.
Finally starting to cool off.
Okay,
Yep.
finally. Less sweaty eyebrows, more jaquetes.
It needs to feel like the season, and so the weather's finally starting to get there.
It's going to be really rainy this week,
And we
too.
are sporting our Christmas colors today.
Fa la 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 la, it's the
Start the
holidays.
show.
And I got to start the show.
Yes.
That was
Yep.
better than it's the holidays. Okay, we're starting things off today, guys, with a super interesting story here. New Mexico program is making it easier to get locally grown produce at your favorite grocery store, school cafeteria, and senior center. Well,
love
how
this.
is that going to work? Here's how. Path to Plate is a voluntary online platform that connects local farmers, growers, and producers to buyers of all sizes. Now, a producer who signs up can use the site to connect with a participating grocery store in need of a product that the farmer grows. Now, the program was created by Weston Medlock at New Mexico State University, so innovative there,
Yeah.
with the goal of enhancing the local food supply chain. The Department of Agriculture is holding 3 workshops next month for producers to get more information on how to apply for the next round of grant funding.
This is so innovative, and
Very
this is
interesting.
so smart to kind of, like we said, help the local produce just, make its way to the shelves, right? We have so much agriculture here, and reducing barriers to getting those to the shelves, to getting them to consumers, not only supports local, but it's just going to get the produce utilized. It's, not going to go to waste.
So if I'm understanding this correctly, if you're a producer
Right.
and you produce something specifically, you can then reach out to the grocery chains
Mm-hmm.
of all sizes and be like, hey, do you need more baby tomatoes?
Right.
Or do you need
That's
more
the way I
asparagus?
Yeah, that's
Or
the
do
way
you-
I understand it.
Interesting.
Yep. And then if you are looking for something specific, you can then get on the website and then see where those specific items are sold.
This is great for
This is
both the
very cool.
producer and for the grocery chains.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
Well, and the
stuff here.
consumer, right? If I'm looking
Oh,
for
yeah,
something kind
absolutely.
of like
Consumer as
obscure,
well.
it's like, hey, you grow that and I can actually
Right.
find that here. Beautiful. That's amazing.
Win, win, and win.
Yes, we love that.
Fantastic.
Very nice ingenuity there. All right. Local animal shelters are accepting donations to bring some holiday cheer to our furry residents. The Animal Welfare Department is hosting Operation Silent Night, accepting gifts for pets waiting for their forever homes. Participating locations are taking items such as beds, blankets, treats, dog and cat toys and accessories. If you would like to make a donation, you can visit a drop-off location from now until December 31st. Obviously, we cannot talk about this enough. We want those shelter pets to find those forever loving homes.
Right.
Every single one of those animals deserves to be out of the shelter and in a home with a family that just loves them unconditionally.
Right.
However, some of them are still waiting, and so making their holidays a little brighter, right? Bringing them those beds, those blankets to keep them warm, toys to play with, and
Right.
some enrichment activities. So yeah, if you're able to donate and you have that place in your heart for that, make the season a little brighter for our shelter pets.
Just as much as you like getting presents, so does
Right.
Fido.
Yes.
He needs his chew toy as well, and comfy blanket and comfy blankets.
And they
beds.
yeah, those donations matter.
They want a comfy blanket like you like your comfy robe.
Quite frankly, as long as my dog's comfortable, I can make do. Like I always wear, it's like, is Charleston okay? And this is like, we'll just deal with it otherwise.
On the pecking order of like what's important, it
Charleston?
goes Charleston, 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 Ryan, Monica.
Kind of, yeah, that's how I
We
look
do
at
love our pets here.
All right, guys. If you are looking for something to do, here's some local events happening around New Mexico. Matucci's Moderno restaurant in Rio Rancho is hosting a Dine and Donate event. From open to close on Thursday, November 20th, a portion of your food and drink purchases will go towards the Grief Center and Children's Grief Awareness Day. This applies for dine-in or takeout orders, so if you're hungry and feeling generous, go dine at Matucci's Moderno this Thursday. Help out a great cause.
Yeah, enjoy some great food, great drinks, and like you said, proceeds from that will go to such an important cause.
Yeah.
Or you can journey through the solar system if you'd like over at the South Broadway Branch Library. This is in partnership with the New Mexico Museum of Natural History and Science. Currently, the museum is under renovation, though, so museum's team of educators is bringing natural history into the community. Love that. Just like this solar system event. Now, during the event, explore the wonders of space using virtual reality. Space scares me. If this sounds like...
sea scares me way more.
Oh, really?
The ocean, absolutely.
Oh, wow. Well, if this sounds like something you'd be interested in, it's taking place at the South Broadway Branch Library on Thursday, November 20th. That's going to be from 4 to 5 p.m. That's it? Only 1 hour?
I know. That seems like not enough time to explore all of space virtually.
We need an hour to discuss the difference between space and the ocean and what is more scary.
I will make a PowerPoint presentation. In the meantime, Thank
we
you,
go.
Manny. He says ocean is more scary.
You can
All right.
swim, you can't survive in space. I'll tell you that much.
Making sure New Mexico is poised to lead. That is one of the many operating pillars for the New Mexico Chamber of Commerce Foundation, whether it be through policy reform or building tomorrow's workforce. The foundation is dedicated to seeing success across the state in several emerging sectors.
Yeah, that's right. And to get a better scope of just how they are working towards these goals, we went over to the New Mexico Chamber of Commerce Foundation and spoke with their president and CEO about the action they're taking to get New Mexico ready for tomorrow.
Our North Star is to strengthen New Mexico by empowering people and communities through research, education, and programming that builds talent, innovation, and economic prosperity.
We live in an ever-evolving world, and in order to keep up, being economically competitive is crucial when furthering our state's growth and progress. So, what exactly is being done in New Mexico to ensure we keep up?
So the New Mexico Chamber of Commerce Foundation is a 501c3 charitable nonprofit, and what we do is education, research, and programming that supports the New Mexico Chamber of Commerce. So although we are unified and aligned in our priorities and goals under an umbrella, so to speak, we do differ in that independent action of data, research, and taking action on that data through programming, and also educating the general public or business leaders or legislative leaders about key issues that face New Mexico. And those efforts inform a lot of the policy advocacy that the New Mexico Chamber of Commerce does.
That's right. The New Mexico Chamber of Commerce Foundation works for New Mexicans day in and day out. They recognize that our economy is built by the people. They have over 400 members across the state, spanning from small, mid, to large-sized businesses in a range of different interests and issues that face our community. And every move the Chamber Foundation makes is based off actionable data.
So when we collect that information through our research studies, our surveys, any form of research that we do, that hard data is based on real world experience of our membership. And when we can translate that into a policy platform, that's where we see the rubber hit the road to serve our membership. We look at a variety of issues from a number of different angles to make sure that we're improving economic prosperity for everyone.
One way to remain economically competitive in today's world is by creating a pipeline that works to grow and diversify our workforce. More than half of New Mexico employers say they believe potential employees lack the work-ready soft skills necessary to be successful. So, the foundation is investing in and supporting the educational and professional development of our next generation through programs like Be Pro, Be Proud, NM.
And in 2020, we had a research report called Driving New Mexico's Future that identified Be Pro, Be Proud as a best practice to address workforce development issues. We then took that idea and implemented it to address those workforce development issues. The technical professions that we highlight through Be Pro, Be Proud are based on actionable data from our research. And now we look into that further to dig into it further to see what exact positions do we need to be filling, what kind of training programs do we need to set up that may not exist, and then work with our partners to carry out a plan to make sure that those pathways are solid so that those students have great opportunities for the future. We're looking at industries that are going to be key to grow New Mexico's economy moving forward. So we're looking at quantum computing, space, aerospace, defense, advanced energy, and advanced manufacturing that permeates all of these different areas. And guess what? The biggest challenge facing all of these industries is workforce development.
In order to build prosperity in the state we call home, we have to figure out what priorities we can realistically handle and what partnerships we can realistically build across the state that will have the most impact. The New Mexico Chamber of Commerce Foundation is doing just that, while also creating a talent pipeline to find hardworking, skilled New Mexicans the jobs that will keep them here, while furthering our state's economic and competitive edge.
So we're going to be relying on leaders in the business community and in the public sector and in the communities across our state to inform us on what they need, and we will meet them with whatever services we can.
Transforming how the business community leverages data, educates leaders, and impacts communities across the state to build ever-growing economic prosperity for New Mexico's future. That is what the New Mexico Chamber of Commerce Foundation is all about. Man, just amazing stuff. It's also important to note that alongside their work with Be Proud, the Chamber Foundation also sponsors the National Civics Bee, which we've talked about. We had Albuquerque's Academy's own Keith Lee represent our state at the competition. Super bright kid.
Yeah, absolutely. It was really fun to get to talk to him to kind of like, probe his brain on what the Civics Bee meant to him. Guys, to know more about the New Mexico Chamber of Commerce Foundation and the work that they are doing, you can head over to KRQE.com and click on that New Mexico Living tab. We have a lot more coming your way.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go anywhere.
New Mexico's Living Financial Wellness Series is sponsored by Sunward Credit Union.
The holidays are fast approaching, and with all of the festive excitement can also come a fair share of stress, especially when it comes to finances. From gifts to travel to parties, the holidays, they can add up quickly. But the good news is, today we're breaking down how to shop smart this holiday without the stress. Joining us to break down just what we can do to avoid that is Chief Growth Officer with Sunward Federal Credit Union, Whitney Anderson. Whitney, welcome.
Thanks. Good to be here.
Good to have you. Always great to have you. You're always bringing some great advice to our viewers about how to just be smart when it comes to our finances. And the holidays can get away from us sometimes.
Oh, yes.
So what advice would you give, just kind of starting off our conversation today, on people that don't want to overspend this season?
Absolutely. The first thing you want to do is make a plan. And it's always good to have a backup plan as well. But there are tons of great products out there that can help you, one of them being Skip-a-Pay.
Skip-a-Pay is a wonderful tool that Sunward offers amongst the many other that you guys have for your members. Can you talk to me about Skip-a-Pay, how it works, and when people can use it?
Absolutely. So you can use it twice a year, but we do run a special promotion from November 1st through December 31st this year, where you can just pay a $25 fee. You do still accrue interest on your loan during that time frame, but what it does is give you that opportunity to not make a payment for 1 month. And that can just be the difference for a lot of people when you have that extra cash.
Yeah, when you do have that extra cash and you have a sense of relief there, knowing like, okay,
Yes.
that's taken care of for at least this month, and you can move forward from there, which is beautiful. Now, if people do get carried away and they maybe want to kind of regroup financially, what advice would you have in terms of being able to do that either before, during, or after the holidays?
You know, the first thing that you can do is check out what products are out there. We have a great option like a debt consolidation loan. You can refinance your car or auto and then have the opportunity to take that extra cash. You can refinance your home or take out a home equity line of credit. So there are lots of options out there. The biggest thing is you want to find out what the best one is for you, and Sunward has all of those options.
It's amazing to know that if we go into a Sunward and speak with one of your professionals, that we're going to be guided toward the right thing for us, especially this time of year. We're rolling into 2026. It's an exciting
Yes.
time. Maybe our viewers are like, I need to be in a better place financially at the start of the new year. What advice do you have for them?
You know, make a plan and utilize those products if you need them. That's the biggest thing you can do, because you want to make sure you start the new year off fresh and strong. And you can't do that if you look the other way and ignore some of those things that are going on from a financial standpoint. The best thing is to do is attack it head on. Make sure you stick to your plan A or plan B, and then go to the new year.
Go into the new year on the right foot, which is incredible,
Yes.
being proactive, not reactive, and being honest with yourself, which
Yes.
is also a very important thing. Sunward is going to get us there regardless. Where do we go online to learn a little bit more?
You can check us out at gosunward.org. You can come into our branch or you can check us out online.
Absolutely wonderful. Whitney, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Of course. Guys, for more information on everything we just talked about, please head over to krqe.com. Click on the New Mexico Living tab.
Garcia Subaru is the proud pet pick sponsor for New Mexico Living.
Time for the Garcia Subaru Pet Picks.
Yes, say hello to Lady Lottie Adele. That
Wow.
is quite the name right there, but it fits the sweet little pup. Lady Lottie Adele is owned by Brenda Helmick. Lady Lottie Adele is a 7-month-old Frenchie who has a lot of energy.
Lady Lottie Adele. I just want to sing it. Brenda says that Lady Lottie Adele walks 2 miles a day, which is
Wow.
quite the accomplishment for a pup with such little legs. And in this pic right here, Brenda says she saw the leaves and immediately said, I'm going to play in those things.
A cute dog, a cute photo. I once tried to take Charleston around the Academy Loop. It's like a 5K. He was not happy with me at the end of it.
That's a 5K for Charleston is a marathon for him. Also, how did the name, the Lady Lottie Adele, where'd that come from?
I love it. I think it's cute. It fits the dog so well. This is a great picture. Those ears are adorable, guys. If you would like for us to feature your pet, it's very simple. Head over to krqe.com and click on the New Mexico Living tab. Then click on the Send Us Your Pet Pics tab. Tell us all about your pet, and of course, submit a photo.
Well, we here at New Mexico Living love our four-legged friends. Monica has her sweet Charleston. I have my big, lovable Kosar, which is why the work Animal Humane New Mexico does day in and day out truly means so much to us.
Yeah. That's right, yeah. Since 1965, Animal Humane New Mexico has been doing the Lord's work, serving thousands of cats and dogs every single year while also assisting pet owners at the same time. And they've made adopting more accessible than ever. So we are joined by the Associate Director of Marketing at Animal Humane New Mexico, Madison Beets, highlighting our adoptable pet of the week as well as breaking down ways we can help further their mission. Madison, we look forward to this every week. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
So you brought this very sweet, energetic, lovable little girl. Her name is Rue. Tell us all about her.
Very buff.
I sure did. Rue weighs about 60 pounds. She's an American Pit Bull mix, and I think of that 60 pounds, her head is at least 10, and the rest of it is pure muscle mass.
Yeah.
She is energetic. She is playful. She enjoys settling to enjoy a chew as well. So she's really a perfect mix for an energetic family.
Yeah.
She also enjoys the company of other energetic dogs as well.
I love it. She made her
go.
presence known when she walked on set. She was like,
Yeah.
I am fabulous and I am here.
Absolutely.
And that is the personality we want.
Yep, big head, big brain, too.
There
That's
we
what we
go.
like to say. Where can we find Rue for adoption?
Yes, and you are so right about the big brain. This smart girl knows sit, she knows shake, and she is very attentive and focused for training. While she does pull a little bit on leash, I think that that'll be something that you can easily work with her on. But Rue is available for adoption at Animal Humane New Mexico's main campus location. And as you mentioned, we're trying to make adoption as accessible as ever for anyone in the community. Rue's adoption fee and all of our adoptable pets are donation based. So give what you can, bring home your new best friend. As long as you're giving them a loving, happy home, that's all that we care about.
She really is going to make, like you said, that energetic family just so happy. She's stolen our hearts here on New Mexico Living.
This head is really big. I can.
That's a 6 head.
I can confirm. Very
She
big.
is adorable. You guys do so much, though, every single day throughout the calendar year. There's not one day that you guys don't give some sort of resource to the pets here. But that takes money, right? So with that, there needs to be funds for it. And you guys are actually a beneficiary of this year's Montezuma's Ball. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
We sure are. We're so excited. This year's Montezuma Ball is happening this Saturday, November 22nd. Don't fret if you haven't been able to get involved. Unfortunately, we are sold out for this year, but we are going to be the primary beneficiary for next year as well.
Incredible.
So in addition to world-class dining, learning about the missions of the two beneficiaries, you also will be able to take part in a live silent auction, or a live auction, a silent auction, and so many more things. It's a way to celebrate our community and how much New Mexico gives back to missions. This year's primary beneficiary is Mandy's Farm, and we've been so grateful to work with them, saving pets and serving people in the community.
Well,
Absolutely
I am
incredible,
so,
two-worthy organization.
Yeah, so glad you guys are the beneficiary for that, or one of the beneficiaries. Where are the funds going to go? You guys are going to raise a bunch of funds on Saturday. Where are those funds going to go for you guys?
Yes, so for specifically Animal Humane New Mexico, we are a private nonprofit organization. We do not receive any city, state, or federal funding. So to make our life-saving mission work, we need those funds.
Absolutely.
And we are so incredibly grateful because not only will they go to our mission, sheltering, adoptions, humane education, and veterinary services, not only do we support pets in our care at Animal Humane, we support pets across the state. Whether those are sheltered pets in other facilities or shelters. We also support pets who are in their loving forever homes who might need a little bit of help. Their parents might need a little support to help keep them where they belong with their families.
Absolutely, keeping them in those forever loving homes, right? Families don't want to lose their best friends. Pets are a part of the family just like anybody else, right? So it's incredible that you do work outside of your shelters as well, just to make sure that those four-legged friends can stay where they are supposed to. Madison, where can we go online to just learn a little bit more about your mission, about Montezuma's Ball, all that good stuff?
Of course, head straight to animalhumanenm.org. Of course, you can always follow us on social media at animalhumanenm. Check out Rue online and our other adoptable pets and learn how you can get involved in Montezuma Ball 2026.
Fantastic.
We're already opening options for table sales and
Well,
for
I
sponsors.
mean, Madison, if you guys need some info.
Oh,
I know,
well,
top contenders right here.
We are available. We do have a comedic act that
I
we would
will
do to get the
bring
crowd
my
going.
dog on stage with me the whole time. He will sit there with a bow tie.
Yes.
Throwing it out there.
It would be fantastic. I have so many jokes to make.
Thank you
Madison,
so much
thank you
for being
coming
here
in
today.
Thank you for having
Main
me.
location? Main location?
Main location. Come get Rue today.
This dog could bench Rhode Island. I said it once, I'll say it again. Okay, guys, for more information on this entire interview, head over to KRQE.com. Click on the New Mexico Living tab. I want to pet your big giant head
As
now.
you should. Stay with us because there is more New Mexico Living when we return. She is just an angel. Hi, honey.
The County Line is the proud loft sponsor for New Mexico Living.
Healthcare is not one size fits all. Everyone is different, and your healthcare plan should reflect exactly what you need. And with the annual Medicare enrollment period now open, Optum New Mexico is working hard to make sure their patients are covered. So joining me today to give us the details on what you should expect when you try to enroll or maybe change your plan, we're joined by Mike Wallace, who's the Vice President of Growth and Strategy for Optum Arizona and New Mexico. Mike, thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
A very important time of the year. We are coming towards the end of this enrollment period, though. Talk to me about why annual enrollment is so important.
Yeah, so it's the one time during the year that you can really make changes to your Medicare Advantage plan. So it runs October 15th to December 7th.
Okay.
So that is your window, basically. So if you have a plan, you're happy with it, this is your chance to really look at it, just make sure there's no changes, make sure you can still see the providers that you want to, make sure you still have the benefits you're looking for, or maybe you want to be able to visit some providers you couldn't before, go to a different hospital that you weren't able to access. Now is really the time to make that change for 2026.
Absolutely important information to look at as well. Nobody wants to be surprised when they go to use their healthcare coverage and then it's changed and they didn't know. What are some aspects people should consider when they are looking at coverage options?
Yeah, so certainly I would say the 3 C's, choice, care, and cost.
Okay.
So when looking at choice, that's really the benefit choice. So do you want things like dental, vision, or hearing coverage? Those are things that original Medicare wouldn't have, but a lot of Medicare Advantage plans do.
Okay.
And then looking at care, going back to being able to access the providers you want to be able to access, right? Can you get care where you actually want to be able to? And then finally, cost. Do you want to pay a little bit more in a premium every month and maybe a little bit lower out-of-pocket cost, or vice versa? So just important things to consider.
A lot of important things to consider that are determining factors moving forward for the upcoming year in 2026. Healthcare coverage is really so important, but just general medical care services, also something to look. Can you talk to me a little bit about Optum and maybe how one of our viewers could become a patient with an Optum physician?
Yeah, absolutely. So Optum has over 80 providers across a dozen different locations in Albuquerque, in Rio Rancho, and Los Lunas.
Yeah.
We're also part of the Optum Care Network, where we actually work with over 2,000 providers across the entire state. In specialty and primary care, we focus on senior care, things like annual wellness visits, in-home visits, virtual care. We do care management for chronic conditions as well. For folks that are interested in becoming a member with Optum, you can go to our website, optum.com, and just fill out a form. You can also give us a call as well. But just, we're really excited about sort of where things are headed. We have a community center that opened up not too long ago, where anybody who's 55 years and older can go and access a free gym, exercise classes, education. Just a lot of really good things going on.
Making sure that your patients are well taken care of for whatever they may need, which is super important. Is there anything else that our Medicare-aged viewers should be considering this time of year?
Yeah, so I mean, in addition to sort of what we talked about, I would say really be thinking about, how many visits do you really have sort of during the course of the year? That sort of matters and what you can anticipate for costs. Really look at those prescription medications.
Yeah.
Really want to make sure that your plan still covers everything you need it to. And then if there's more of a deep dive you want to do, reach out to an insurance agent. These are folks that just know all of this stuff so well. They're subject matter experts. And even though there's a commission, that's assessed upon the insurer and not on you.
Sure.
So just a great resource to be able to access.
Absolutely, and something important to know that commission comes from the insurance and not on you, and that they're there to find you the best plan that you need. I know we have a banner that we're going to put up on screen so people can write down this website to go and visit more, but any other final steps or advice, Mike?
Yeah, just AEP will finish on December 7th, so make those decisions now. And if you have more questions, we have a plan compare tool, we have a phone number to find an agent. Just please feel free to go to that link at optum.com/yourcarenm.
A lot of great resources can be found there, making sure that you have the care that you need. And like we said, we're approaching the deadline here, so don't waste any time, guys. Get your healthcare plan all in order. Mike, thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. For more information on everything we just talked about, please head over to krqe.com and click on the New Mexico Living tab.
Slim Chickens is the proud kitchen sponsor for New Mexico Living.
All right, it's hot. Slim Chickens is upping the ante and spreading the spice. A couple of weeks ago, Slim Chickens unveiled their new spicy tenders, I loved them. And you
were
know
good.
what? They've decided just offering spicy tenders. That's just not the Slim Chickens way.
It was not. They had to expand, so they are rolling out a slew of other options that you can now turn the heat up with them. So here today, in the Slim Chickens kitchen, to talk with us about their added spicy menu options are our good friends John Yazzie and Lizzie Schofield. Welcome back, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
So like Logan said, a couple weeks ago you came on, you unveiled that you have this great spice blend that you are going to be offering with the tenders. And it is a great spice blend.
It is very hot. It's very good.
Talk to us about, before we get into the different menu items you're now offering with this blend, what made you guys want to add this level of heat, this spice, to your menu?
Spicy chicken's a thing. I mean, everyone wants more heat on their chicken, and I think we offered the variety of sauces. We had a great success with our dry rub on the wings. We have a cayenne ranch and a lemon pepper sauce. So we wanted to create a dry rub that we could put on our wings to really our tenders to really elevate them to the next level on top of the other sauces that we offer.
Yes, absolutely.
Original is fine, but a little bit of spice really kicks things
I
up,
gotta
gets
say,
me
I'm
going.
always going towards, there's the
Yeah.
spicy option, I'm picking the spicy
If
option.
I get a little bead of sweat on my eyebrows, it's good. What did you guys bring with you today?
Yeah, break it down.
Yeah, just like she talked about, we that dry rub that she's mentioned, it's not just for the wings, it's for the tenders. We put it on our tender mac bowl. This is our spicy tender mac bowl. There's a spicy tender buffalo mac bowl. There's a ton of options with this. Before, when we were here last, it was only available in the restaurant. There was nothing online, but now it is available everywhere. It's on the app, it's online.
Oh, great.
You could do it on your mac bowl, on your wings, on your tenders, your tender bites, your chicken sandwich. There's options for everyone.
I had it on the cayenne sandwich the other day. I tossed the chicken breast in it. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And what's
so-
beautiful about this, because like there's lots of different ways that you can do spice and you can do heat. What's great about this though is it is a buildable heat, so it kind of sneaks up, but it's got such good flavor.
such good
Nobody
flavor.
wants blind heat where it
Yeah.
just is unenjoyable to eat,
No.
right?
I do
It's
not
got
like that.
a great flavor.
It's really good.
And it's like a dry rub of sorts, right? This isn't a sauce, like
Yeah,
you can still
dry
dip
rub.
Nope,
it
it
in
is. It's
yeah.
a straight dry rub, and it's got a really sweet beginning to it. It's got sweet citrus, and then that heat really builds about that third or fourth wing. You start feeling that.
So good.
Yeah.
Great shot.
When the beads
Look
start
at
forming.
that. Look at that. I've been salivating ever since they pulled the food out. I'm trying not to drool on the iPad.
I feel you on that, yeah.
It's weird. I just constantly am salivating over here. It's very strange. I'm so sorry. Can you guys talk to us about catering?
Yes.
People are going to, it's so much fun to have a party, and then when you go to the party to have really good food, you guys provide that for
we
people.
don't have to worry about cooking.
Yes, and I can just
100%.
walk by and just start grabbing Slim Chickens at the party. I'd never leave.
Yeah, definitely. No, and again, all of our spicy options are available through catering
Great.
as well. If you
Good.
want wings catered for your party, we are happy to do that. You know, the spicy rub, it's really delicious. The heat level has
Yeah.
been the big thing we get the most feedback on, but really that's the thing that we have the most positive feedback on. People,
Yeah.
they really enjoy the heat level.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're not too used to
Sure.
high levels of heat, it's
Sure.
gonna hit you, but it's great. You can order the catering through the app for those spicy wings, spicy tenders.
Don't
It's
forget
really
the
simple.
mac and cheese.
Yes.
Holidays are coming up, so any
Yes.
last minute Thanksgiving, we are open the day before. We are closed Thanksgiving Day, but that mac and cheese we do serve in the big containers, so that's great for large crowds. We potato salad as well, toast. So we have a ton of different options. The dessert jars, don't forget about those. We are running a special right now in store. They are 4 for $20.
Oh, that's a good deal. Yeah.
I would eat all four
You
in
would.
one sitting.
You absolutely would. Anyone out there that is going to get the catering mac and cheese from Slim Chickens, if you could invite me to your Thanksgiving meal.
Yes.
And just reserve about half of that for me because it is absolutely
Absolutely.
fantastic. As we wind down here, guys, we really need to reiterate why the app is such an important thing to have on your phone. Tell us about your app.
Rewards, first and foremost, the rewards is the #1 benefit to having the app. I mean, you get $5 off just for signing up. You get birthday points. A lot of people will come in after a few different visits and they'll feed their whole family for almost nothing with the rewards points. So the reward points is #1. You get benefits to all these new promos coming out. You kind of get sneak peeks to all that. Delivery, you can order delivery, you can order pickup, but the app is the way to go for sure. And if you're not using the rewards, make sure that you're using the rewards. They're really easy to put in, but who doesn't want free food, right?
Well, exactly. Why wouldn't you use the rewards if you have earned them? They
There
offer
we
you
go.
a myriad of wonderful things.
Could you imagine someone hosting a party and then we just know the Slim Chickens is there? We just sneak in. They don't know us.
I
They're
love
like,
it.
they look up.
We
They're
would
like,
party crash for the Slim Chickens.
what are those people doing with 10 wings and leaving the house?
It starts with
Just
a
us.
Slim Chickens Christmas party and then ends with a Slim Chickens wedding. It's going gonna
Yeah.
happen.
John,
we're
I
happening.
think about it a lot. When are you going to get your Slim Chicken sweaters?
Say
dream.
never. Guys, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
coming
for
in
being
today.
here.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, for more information on this entire interview, head over to KRQB.com. Click on the New Mexico Living tab. Are you going to cater your wedding with Slim Chickens?
I don't know.
Never
Wait a
say
minute.
never.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Albuquerque Florist is the proud Set Flowers sponsor for New Mexico Living.
Rooted in the heart of Albuquerque, Mark Diamonds Jewelers is a distinguished family-owned jeweler crafting timeless memories through fine jewelry while creating an atmosphere where customers don't just shop, they become part of the family.
Yeah, sounds like the place to be when looking for your next piece of jewelry. Now, the team at Mark Diamonds Jewelers brings decades of collective expertise as well, from jewelry design to watch repair, resizing, hand engraving, and more. So we are joined by the co-owner and vice president of Mark Diamonds Jewelers. That's Joe Mates, talking about what they bring to the table and how they've been engaging New Mexico for over 53 years. That's a long time, Joe. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you guys for having me.
Mark Diamonds Jewelers, you guys are doing things grand over there. Talking about the history of the company here.
Yeah, back in 1973, Mark and Ellen had a vision, Mark and Ellen Diamond that is, and they opened up a jewelry store here in Albuquerque that we've been servicing the community for 50 plus years now, specializing in everything kind of like you talked about, everything from repairs to jewelry to custom jewelry, watches. I mean, there isn't anything that we can't do.
53 years strong, too.
Yeah, 53 years strong. I think a lot of times when people think about fine jewelry, diamond is that first word that comes to mind. You guys really have an incredible selection of engagement rings, bridal jewelry.
Yes.
Talk to us a little bit about what we're going to experience at Mark Diamonds when we walk in for things like bridal jewelry and engagements.
Yeah, we specialize in a lot of bridal engagement rings. We carry a brand name called Chicori that has been around for years, one of the top designer in the engagement industry. And then after that, you know, we do settle in a lot of custom work. We are very humble, but one of the best when it does come to custom in this community. And there isn't anything that we really can't do when it comes to building your dream ring.
I think it's amazing that you can take someone's vision, something they have in their mind, and actually make a tangible thing that they're going to have with them for the rest of their life.
Just what took the words right out of my mouth. I was about to say, bringing your jewelry visions to life. That's exactly what Mark Diamonds Jewelry is doing over there. You guys do jewelry repair and restoration along with watch repair and restoration. Talk to me about this.
Yeah, so that's kind of a lost art. Like a lot of people have a jewelry box that is full of broken jewelry or whatever it may be, and Victor has been with us 40 plus years. Victor is my bench jeweler in the store where we specialize in sizing rings, repairing chains, whatever it may be.
Nice.
Same thing with watch repairs, complete watch batteries, overhauls, anything down that line on higher end watches. And then it leads into when you have a lot of jewelry that is just sitting there that you're not wearing is where we can then turn it around and recreate something out of all the pieces.
Nice. You said chains. I have a chain that needs to be fixed.
He does.
I had a chain ripped off my neck in the swimming pool, and I haven't got it fixed since. I'm gonna have to take a visit over there to see you guys. Black Friday's rolling around. You guys got some deals coming out here?
Black Friday's a big one. Black Friday's a big one. It's a very big holiday for us to where we actually give back. Meaning that I literally have people calling me in May asking if we're going to do Black Friday this year because it is a suspense. We do not tell people what we are doing until the day before, and where it goes live on our social medias and our emails if you are on our email list. But I have done things as crazy as 60% off for 1 hour into just kind of different things here and there. So people do anticipate it. They do call year round looking to see if it's going to happen. I have not released what I am going to do this year, but it definitely will be worth the time.
I cannot believe that you do that. I love that. It's like, you got to be in tune.
How do we find out about the sales? You said your social media?
Yeah, so we'll launch that one out on social media, all of our platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Mark Diamonds Jewelers in Albuquerque, New Mexico, also on our website at m-diamond.com.
Wow.
Absolutely
Incredible.
amazing. Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, guys, if you're looking to get a new piece
I
of
may
jewelry,
have to revamp my Christmas list.
you may have to. If you're looking to maybe get something repaired, they can do that for you. A website one more time, Joe.
Again, it's www.m-diamond.com.
Absolutely great. Guys, give their social media a follow. Go check out their store for Black Friday or just anytime you're looking for an amazing gift. Joe, thank you for being here today.
Thank you guys for having me.
All right, guys, stay with us. There's more New Mexico Living headed your way right after the break.
Goodwill of New Mexico is the proud coffee mug sponsor for New Mexico Living.
Looking to upgrade your home this holiday season?
Yes.
Yeah, from smart tech to home essentials and everything in between, the options can feel endless, but with the right products, upgrading your space has never been easier.
Super simple. So Elisa Bergamini and Ashley Howard are standing by to guide you through this week's epic discounts, featuring the best products at the best prices from consumer resource bestreviews.com. Take a look at this.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com. I'm Melissa Bergamini.
And I'm Ashley Howard. Scan the QR code on your screen to get ready to save big.
Holiday shopping can be overwhelming at times, but starting with the right tools makes everything so much easier.
If you're tired of vacuums that tangle or lose power, this one delivers. It detangles as it cleans. No more stopping to cut the hair out of that brush roll.
And it converts to a handheld in just seconds. Perfect for stairs, the car, and every tight spot in between.
3 power modes give you just the right suction, and up to 40 minutes of battery life makes cleaning a breeze.
And while your home is spotless, Lumeri smart outdoor lights can bring holiday magic without all the hassle.
100 feet of LEDs light up your yard, and they change colors for holidays or just a fun night outside.
Control them with the remote or use Alexa or Google for complete ease.
Over 100 scenes let you create the perfect vibe year-round for Christmas, Halloween, or relaxing evenings.
And while your home is shining bright, the Apple iPad Air 11-inch makes tech gifts so easy. And you can pair them with their other products to go all out.
The M3 chip handles apps, games, and streaming without lag. And the Liquid Retina display makes everything look incredible.
256 gigabyte storage means all your photos, videos, and apps fit. Plus, front and back cameras and Touch ID make it secure as well as versatile.
I like it. Lightweight, portable, and stylish. It's perfect for work, school, or entertainment. It's a holiday win for everybody.
A win for everyone indeed. And when it comes to refreshing your space or finding the perfect home gift, Court Furniture Outlet, it has you covered.
Up to 70% off daily, plus Black Friday deals and year-end clearance savings ahead with an additional 25% off. Scan the QR code and learn how you can save more.
Affordable, sustainable, and ready today without long waits or complicated assembly. That sounds good to me.
Me too, girl. All right, let's take one last look at today's products, from cleaning to lighting, tech, and home style. These holiday finds make gifting easy.
Don't wait. Powerful, stylish, and ready to impress, all in time for the holidays. Head to epicdiscounts.com or just scan the QR code and get ready to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
I'm always looking for a good deal.
Yeah. Can I be honest? 14% for the iPad Air. I was hoping it'd be a little more.
Yeah, you know, I am always looking for 25%, but I'll take anything I can get.
Absolutely. Any savings is good savings.
Yes, I often find myself paying more for things. So when I can find a discount, it's fantastic.
All right.
Are you really paying more? Yeah, I do pay more. People like to charge me more. It's something about my face.
I get free upgraded concert tickets. Logan gets paid charge double.
Absolutely ridiculous.
All right, guys. Best Reviews is owned by our parent company Nexstar. If you want to see more on those products and where to buy them, always on krqe.com.
And that's where you can go to krqe.com, click on the New Mexico Living tab.
And that is where you can find more of today's show. Hey,
Can we do the limbo? Come here. Do the limbo.
No, you have to come over
All right, here we go.
Okay, go.
Look at this, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
See you tomorrow.